those which happen because of an external invasion. An external organism invades the system and causes certain trouble, which has to be dealt with medication. But chronic ailment, what it means is, our own body is creating the problem. The disease is being manufactured in the system. This is common knowledge that every cell in the body is programmed for health. But why would it cause an ailment? Something very fundamental has gone off balance, or there is a certain level of misunderstanding within the system itself that instead of creating health, it's creating ill health. And we may be incubating this misunderstanding in so many different ways. When I say misunderstanding, not misunderstanding or understanding of your mind. On the cellular level, on the elemental level, there is a misunderstanding. So these things can be altered just by bringing about a certain balance in the system, activating a certain level of inner energy and accessing the innermost dimension of who you are, which is the very maker of this body. The very maker of this body is within you. When this is so, if there is a repair job to be done on this body, should you go to the manufacturer or to the local mechanic? Because the problem is being generated from within, it is very important that an inner solution is found for this. The inner engineering process is just about this, that you find access to this deepest dimension of intelligence and competence within ourselves, which is capable of generating this body, creating this body from what kind of material? If you eat a piece of bread, it turns into human system in a few hours' time. So there is that dimension of intelligence and competence within this, if only you found access to that. Health is not even something that you have to struggle with. So finding access to this has many steps to be taken. The simplest step that one needs to take is that one becomes open to the possibility, first of all. Thinking and understanding that for all the problems that I have, there is an external cause and there is an external solution is a very foolish way to approach the whole process. For ailments, chronic ailments like diabetes, hypertension, cardiac ailments, asthma, allergies, obesity, eating disorders, and many of these kinds, which are all essentially generated from within, all these things can be quelled from within if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. Inner engineering is a powerful process of approaching the inner core of who you are in a scientific manner, and this is definitely a way to create a healthful life.
Now we will be learning… Am I audible? So now we will be learning another practice. We will be going through the instructions step by step. Please observe.
Have shone brighter than the stars in the sky. But without the ability, and why is it another has to struggle with every little aspect of life? If you consider yourself to be a mechanism, you have a body and a mind. You may have a great body and a great mind, but what you call as grace is the lubrication. Without the necessary lubrication, you get stuck at every point. Any number of people like this are there on this planet, intelligent, capable, but at every corner in their life they get stuck because there is no lubrication. So it is important for a human being to have an element of grace in their lives. Shambhavi Mudra is a process that is like opening a window so that one becomes receptive to grace. Sit comfortably in a cross-legged posture. Keep your spine comfortably erect. We will hold Yoga Mudra. Make the thumb.
We will be doing this practice together later. First, we will be doing the practices that we learned yesterday and day before yesterday. Right now, please go through the instructions. So we will be doing the practices in the sequence.
And the index finger come together at the very tips, forming a circle between them. Let the other three fingers be straight, all the four fingers together without any gap between them. Holding the mudra facing upwards upon your thigh, arms and shoulders should be loose and relaxed. Close your eyes and sit with a slightly upturned face. When you sit with your face slightly upturned, there is a natural focus between your eyebrows. Maintain this natural focus, do not concentrate, just maintain this natural focus between your eyebrows and sit with your face slightly upturned, eyes closed. Maintain this gentle and casual focus between the eyebrows and be conscious of the natural moment of breath.
We will go through the instructions of Yoga Mudra once again. So you hold your thumb and pointing finger should be touching and forming a circle. Make sure that it is just the tips that are touching, not like this or like this. It should be the very tips that are touching. The other three fingers are held straight and relaxed. All four fingers are side by side touching. Make sure there is no gap here. All four fingers should be side by side touching. Hold the mudra, palms facing upwards on your thighs. Only the mudra should be tight. The rest of the arm and shoulders should be loose and relaxed. Mudra close to the knees, elbows should be close to the body. So you place both the hands, palms facing upwards. Now we will start with the practices that we've already learned. First is directional movement of the arms. Please stand. Those of you wearing spectacles, please keep them aside. Starting position, check that your feet are parallel to each other and about shoulder width distance apart. Make sure there is sufficient space around you. Please stretch your arms and see that you have sufficient space. If needed, you can stagger yourselves. Eyes closed. As you inhale, bring your hands just in front of your shoulders. First is sideways. As you exhale, extend your arms sideways. The wrists should rotate with outward movement. Once your arms are fully extended, as you inhale, bring them inwards. Now your wrist should rotate with inward movement. Continue and do 2 more cycles. Do not do it fast or casually with no tension. Do it slowly, creating as much tension in your arms as it is possible for you, without creating tension in the rest of the body. Second direction is forward. Please do 3 cycles on your own. When the arms are going out, it is always outward rotation of the wrists. When the arms are coming in, it is always inward rotation of the wrists. When the arms are going out, it is always an exhalation. When the arms are coming in, it is one inhalation. Third direction is upwards. Please do 3 cycles. Do it slowly, creating maximum tension in the arms. Your head should be straight. The arms should move in line with your shoulders. When you bring your arms back, make sure the hands come back to the starting position, which is hands just in front of your shoulders. The last and fourth direction is downwards. Ensure your head is straight, eyes closed. Next we will do the neck practices. Check your feet position. The feet should be parallel to each other, about shoulder width distance apart. Arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Make sure your neck is loose like a rope without any stiffness or tension of any kind. Eyes closed. As you exhale, gently lower your chin to your chest. Now as you inhale, gently bring your head up and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down to your chest. Do it 3 times. Do it slowly, coordinate the movements with the breathing. For the second neck practice, this time your head is straight. As you inhale, turn your head to the right. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. As you inhale, turn your head to the left. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Do it 3 times. Do it very slowly and gently. Coordinate the movements with the breathing. Do not turn your upper body. Your upper body should be still but relaxed. Do not tilt your head up or down. Third neck practice. As you exhale, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. As you inhale, bring it up. As you exhale, bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. As you inhale, bring it up. Do it 3 times. Do it slowly. Coordinate the movements with the breathing. Do not raise your shoulders. Your upper body should remain still but relaxed. Fourth neck practice, head rotation. As you exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Now as you inhale, rotate your head towards your right shoulder and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down. Once you complete a full rotation, change direction and rotate in the opposite direction. This is 1 cycle. Do 3 cycles. Do it very slowly and gently, especially when taking your head back. Do it very gently. Coordinate the movements with the breathing. Make sure your upper body remains still but relaxed. As you inhale, your head goes back. As you exhale, it comes down again. Fifth neck practice. Rotate your shoulders forward. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, go down. Do it 3 times. Then rotate your shoulders backwards. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, go down. Do it 3 times. When you're finished, please sit down. Next is Nadi Shuddhi. Sit with your right ankle over your left ankle. Fold your middle finger and the index finger. The ring finger and little finger should be held straight. Close your right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Then exhale through the same nostril. Then close your left nostril and open the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right nostril. Once again, close the right, open the left. Inhale through the left and then exhale through the left. Like this you continue. Please continue till we ask you to stop. It should be a full inhalation and a full exhalation. Do it slowly. Your left hand should rest in your lap, palms facing upwards. Complete this cycle with exhalation through the left nostril and stop. Next is Nada Yoga. We will utter the sound A, U and Ma 7 times together. Please continue to sit with your eyes closed. If possible, do not take the back rest. Keep your spine comfortably erect. Keep your right ankle crossed over your left ankle. Keep your palms facing upwards upon your thighs. Take a deep inhalation. Continue to sit with your eyes closed. Hold Yoga Mudra. Sit with a slightly upturned face, mild focus between your eyebrows. Watch the natural movement of your breath. You don't need to breathe in any particular way, just the natural movement of breath.